Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is currently 2:19 a.m. So today is my first day back on reserve in what has been almost a year since I have done reserve, and well, it has been quite the day. I want to explain everything that happened cohesively and in a way that makes sense, so I'm probably going to throw in a clip here of me at home at a later time when I'm not exhausted explaining what happened with my day. Hey guys, so originally the plan for this trip, day one, was to work a flight from Philadelphia to Chicago and then Chicago to San Diego. However, in Philadelphia, we were delayed by air traffic control because of a nasty storm going through Chicago. Now, oftentimes when there is a big storm, it can also create a big domino effect. Planes get grounded, they aren't where they need to be, and it also creates an excess amount of aircraft that need to get into that airport. So then we were finally given clearance to take off in Philadelphia. Although because of the weather, we had to do some reroutes and the flight ended up taking a lot longer than it normally would have. And so we were put into a holding pattern. So basically we just had to fly in circles around the airport until we were given clearance to land because there were too many airplanes on the ground with nowhere to go. So we finally did that. We finally landed and got to the gate. Now, by the time that we deplaned everybody, reboarded our new passengers, we were put on another lengthy ground delay because there was a lot of lightning in the area. Unfortunately, because of all of these delays, our pilots ended up timing out. So this flight ended up getting delayed until the next morning, and then me and the rest of my crew ended up getting a hotel in Chicago. I was really tired, and then I put my pajamas on and washed my face, and now all of a sudden I have a second wind and I am wide awake. But I know that I need to sleep, so I think I'm gonna go on Netflix or Hulu and just find a TV show to play in the background and I can fall asleep to. I am getting online now, and I'm also going to make sure that my VPN is connected. I am connected to the Switzerland one. Eric helped me set all of these up the other day. I have NordVPN. This is something that I recently started using because I'm always having to use public Wi-Fi, especially when I travel. I think I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty because this show is available on the Switzerland Netflix, but not the US Netflix. It is currently 3:04 a.m. now. Yep, I'm gonna turn the lights off, watch this, and try to go to sleep. While I am sleeping in Chicago, I want to give you guys some more information on NordVPN, who is kindly sponsoring today's video. NordVPN's mission is to make the internet a better place than it is today. It should be free from online threats, censorship, and surveillance. A VPN is a virtual private network that gives you safe and private access to the internet. NordVPN encrypts your connection, hides your IP and online activity from spying eyes, and keeps your data safe from cyber criminals. A few other reasons why I really like NordVPN are their threat protection feature and their dark web monitor. You guys can get an exclusive NordVPN deal plus 4 months extra at the link in my video description box below. Oh, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you so much to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to Chicago. Good morning, everybody. So right now I am currently on my laptop putting in my request to be on a specific call shift tomorrow. So originally today we were supposed to go from San Diego to Phoenix and then from Phoenix to Philadelphia, and then that would be the end of our trip. But since we are here in Chicago, clearly that is not happening. So instead, what we are doing is we are deadheading from Chicago to Phoenix. And if you don't remember what a deadhead is, that's basically where we have to get crew from one point to another. So we're still considered working crew on the flight, but we sit in a regular passenger seat. And then once we get to Phoenix, we'll pick up the rest of the trip and work the flight from Phoenix to Philadelphia. It's funny because I was nervous to go back on reserve, and then all of this stuff happened last night that obviously was like really out of the ordinary, and I just kind of feel like, okay, well, hopefully all of like the crazy stuff just happened on day one, and then the rest of the month will be smooth sailing. I just have to laugh about it and keep a really positive attitude. Like our instructors said in training, you just have to be a palm tree. You have to be willing to go with the wind and just sway and just do what needs to be done. That way why we are making sure that we are running a safe operation, even if that means delays and cancellations and reroutes, etc. But last night, all of our passengers were just so kind and so understanding and so nice about everything that was going on, which doesn't always happen, which is completely understandable. Like, I felt so bad that their flight got delayed until this morning, but when there's storms and bad weather, there is just really nothing we can do. A lot of times I think people get confused too. So we can fly in the rain. Like, if it's raining really bad, we're okay, we can fly. The problem is when lightning is close to the airport. I don't know exactly what the radius is, but when lightning is within a certain radius of the airport, the ramps close down. And what that means is you can't have movement on the tarmac. So planes can't be moving, luggage can't be moving, the catering trucks can't be moving, the waste management trucks can't be moving. Like, none of that can move. You can't have any movement on the surface. And obviously that's to make sure that everybody stays safe and no one gets struck by lightning. I forgot to show you guys around this room. Ignore all of my stuff. The room itself is very pretty, but I have all of my stuff thrown everywhere. So here is the bathroom with the shower. I like that mirror. There is another full-length mirror right here. We have 2 beds right here. I honestly don't love those pictures above the bed. I always think when there's pictures of people in hotel rooms, I feel like I'm being watched while I sleep, but honestly, I was so tired last night that I probably could have slept anywhere. And then we have a little window and desk right there. So yesterday, through all of the delays and everything, I almost finished reading the book Older by Jennifer Hartman. I have about an hour and a half of reading time left. That's what my Kindle says. And it is so good. It is an amazing book. Jennifer Hartman, I've read her book Still Beating, and then this is the second book that I have read by her. She just has such a powerful way with words that is so lyrical and pretty and just makes you fall in love with each character. Like, I feel so emotionally attached to every character that she has written. If you are looking for like a really good romance author, highly recommend her. So I think on my deadhead, since it's a 4-hour flight, I'll probably finish that book. And then I'm also so excited because I also brought this book with me. It's called The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, then you might remember, like, a few years ago, I talked about the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I was obsessed with those 3 books. And I'm also thrilled because Netflix made a TV adaptation of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I don't know when it comes out, but super excited for the TV show. And I just love the cover. I think it is so cool. But then get this. So when you open up the book, look at how cool that is. It's like all painted, but it gets better. Look at that cover. That is just so cool when you take the dust jacket off. I was expecting it to just be red. It just says missing Rachel Price. So the book follows this girl named Belle, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I was thinking, yeah. Okay, right here. It follows this girl named Belle, and she has lived her whole life in the shadow of her mom's mysterious disappearance. 16 years ago, Rachel Price vanished, and a young Belle was the only witness, but she has no memory of it. Rachel is gone, long presumed dead, and Belle wishes everyone would just move on. But the case is dragged up from the past when the Price family agrees to a true crime documentary. Belle can't wait for filming to end, for her life to go back to normal, and then the impossible happens. Rachel Price reappears and life will never be normal again. I love the premise of this book. It just sounds so interesting and I cannot wait to dive into this one. So that is a reading update for me. Have you guys read any good books lately? Let me know. I'm always looking for more books to add to my never-ending TBR. And then after I finish these 2, I'm going to start When the Moon Hatched, which, if you didn't know, I do host a virtual book club, and that is the book that we will be reading for the month of May. So if you are interested, I'll put a link to it in my description box below. So looking outside today, it is a nice day. I don't see any storm clouds, so hopefully our flights are on time today. There shouldn't be any delays for weather, at least. Okay, it is currently 11:33 a.m. Our pickup is at noon. So I need to finish packing up my room and we can get ready to go. I am ready to head out the door now. We are going to make it a great day no matter what, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I have not left Chicago yet, believe it or not. I am actually in a different hotel room now. So the plane that we were supposed to take from Chicago to Phoenix, it ended up needing some like tire changes. It needed 2 tires changed out, and that plane ended up going out of service. And so then they found us a new plane. But because of all of that had happened, we were gonna be so delayed getting into Phoenix that we were going to miss that Phoenix flight to Philadelphia. So what I'm guessing is they just pulled reserves in Phoenix to cover that flight, and now we're just gonna deadhead home tonight from here in Chicago. It has been a crazy day, but we were gonna end up having 5 hours until our next flight, like our deadhead home to Philadelphia. And when we have a delay or a sit time at the airport that's over 4 hours long, our crew trackers are required to give us a hotel room. So that's why I am here right now, just chilling in this hotel room. I'll probably just hang out, read, maybe edit some videos and whatnot, and then hopefully I will finally make it home tonight. You guys, look what I have spotted in the wild. It is a wild golden retriever. This is a very rare sighting. She is out exploring, playing in the grass and exploring. Luna, are you having fun? Hi, sweetie. Also, don't worry, Luna knows not to jump down. She can go over there and go back up the hill. Oh, are you eating grass? See, she knows to go this way, and then she can go back up that way. Luna, come on. Good girl. Oh, here she comes. All right, you guys, as you can tell, I am officially home from this trip. I'm actually on call right now from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. However, I'm pretty low on the list, so I don't think I'm gonna get called for a trip. And plus, they could only call me for a 1-day trip today because this is the last day of my 3-day block. I have 2 days off and then I go back on reserve, so that is probably when I will start vlogging again. Thank you so much to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. Make sure that you all check out that link in my video description box below. And of course, a big thank you to all of you for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I'd love to see you again in future videos. I hope that you all are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!